Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Well, here we go then with this bundle of joy and excitement that has always been Ronaldinho. His career, a thing of legend. But Jim, if you were to name just one game that defines him, it would be...
Well, I think undoubtedly it has to be the away game in Madrid back in 2005. He himself scored 2 second-half goals, but I can never forget the scenes when the home fans started applauding him. The moment when even the worst of enemies had to admire what he did on that night.
It was an extraordinary sight. Alvarez. And here's Mbappe. It's a searching pass. Oh, important interception.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Pedri. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rafinha. Pedri. And it's Tchouaméni. Oh, cracking ball. And the shot! Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Pedri. Ronaldinho. And it's Lopez. Looking to play him in. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Madrid are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Rudiger. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rudiger. Gavi. And here's Lewandowski. And he was alert to it. Bayer is there to clear. And here's Alvarez. Takes a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bale really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Lewandowski, and it's Pedri. Mbappe, looking for options for movement.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Pedri. And it's Lopez. Approaching the half-hour mark. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Aimed beyond the defence. Lewandowski. And he's in on goal. And he's had a hit. Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, that's an excellent interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Nice looking ball. Vinicius Junior gets into a good position. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That ball looks a good one. Tries to get it clear. Bale out towards the flank. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Vermeer. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, they can break here. Chouameni. And here's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. And here's Vinicius Junior. Gavi. Now it's Lewandowski.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, super find. And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy.
It's Lewandowski! There it is! The second half off to a spectacular start! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. While quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Alvarez. He's tried one!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Pedri. Fermin. It's Pedri. Ronaldinho. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Alvarez, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Oh, super ball! Fermin! And the ball's come loose here. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Mbappe. And here's Lewandowski. And it's Gavi. Oh, just skip. It's Lewandowski! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And again, the keeper stands strong. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Picked out brilliantly.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Gavi. Now it's Alvarez. That is a great pick out. Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Pedri. Might be danger here. Pedri delivers the ball. Big header! He's got a goal! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time...
And he shoots! Oh, it's hit the post! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Alvarez has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Vinicius Junior, and it's made its way to him.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Lewandowski. And that is out of play. Long ball upfield. Rafinha hurtling down that right flank. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Gavi. Can they find an extra gear here?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
David Villa, can he get it through? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That's a lovely, neat pass. Pedri was 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. "90 minutes gone and nothing between them still." Madrid pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Tries to pass it through. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Taken off it pretty forcefully. Bellingham. Oh, easy pickings there. Mbappe. Mbappe takes control of it and he's on the move. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Lewandowski. Tchouaméni. David Villa. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Mosquera. Quality ball. David Villa. And it's Tchouaméni. And it's Bellingham. And he's played it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Lewandowski.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Mbappe. Could try cutting inside here. And he decides to cross it. Bayer claims it. Safe hands. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Half-time, extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. It's played through for him, and he was quick to react.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, good-looking ball. Threads one in. Lewandowski. He's found some space. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pedri does well to get it back. This looks promising. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Azar. Azar looking to penetrate opposition lines. And it's Beckham. Chouameni looking for the run.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Chouameni challenged just a bit on the firm side. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Nicely shaped ball. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
So it comes down to this, a final rallying cry, and then kicks from the spot. They could really do with scoring the first penalty. 1-0.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Lewandowski steps up for his penalty. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
And he puts it away. And he's put them two in front. Madrid can't afford to miss another one. Back off the post.
He didn't need to cut things so finely.
The third man in the queue. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. Oh, what a save!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
So all eyes on the goalkeeper. And there it is, the decisive kick. Madrid fall short in the lottery that is the penalty shootout. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great. The potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Well read, nice interception. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's found a way through. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Oh, nicely intercepted. Koundé, undoubtedly the centre of attention today. Another huge landmark reached. It is his 500th game for the team.
Well, he's a special professional who's done a sterling job.
It's Lewandowski! Bale. Can he spark a counter here? Bale carries the ball down the right. Gets a good foot in there. Could move up a gear here. Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that should get the job done. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. He rises! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Looking to play him in. Now that looks a decent ball. And the counter is on. Madrid ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Distributed tidily. Pass somewhat off target. Madrid are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Plays a sharp little ball here. Pedri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Bale! Against the crossbar! Looking to go deep. That'll be a corner. And he's there to clear it. That's really nicely played. Oh, that's nice. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Here comes the cross. Bayer claims it without any fuss. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe. He's having a go! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Alvarez. Pedri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Another pass just keeps it ticking. And a chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. There's a goal! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield.
There's the shot! Oh, it's gone in! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Bale. Bale tries making a foray down the right. Eder Militao did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Lenormand. That's a smartly directed ball. Just eases him off the ball. Mbappe. Now it's Lewandowski. Pedri. That's a lovely, neat pass. No, he's not getting past him there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. Bale! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. There's the whistle for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Madrid kick off the second half. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Eder Militao promptly onto that, and that is that. And this is Bale, looking for the run. Oh, that's superb. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's there! And again they hit the front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Madrid get themselves into the lead. Quality ball. Now it's Alvarez. Knocks it into space. It's Bale! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bale really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Camavinga. And it's Gavi. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He's picked his way through. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that is good. Super running. Shoots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Camavinga. And he's looking to catch him up. So we've reached the hour mark. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Mbappe looking to add to his goal. Mbappe! Can he get it through? And it's Gavi. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now that's well seen too. And he's running. Bale! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Oh, it's come loose. Lewandowski. It's a really well-measured ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And here's Vinicius Junior. And that has been clubbed away. Alvarez. Bale. It's a good run down the right. Has a look and plays it forward. Mbappe. And it's Gavi. And that's a good ball. Foot in. Great vision. And this is Lewandowski. Oh, they can break here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. In with the challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Lewandowski really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
It's roll! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And the pass is intercepted. Messi receives it in a wide shot at goal! Yes! And what a climax we have here! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Time added on. Alvarez! And that is wildly off target. Forlan threads one in. Rivaldo. Vinicius Junior takes a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
All hands on deck for this one. Oh, smashing header! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it's